Hi lovers, good day. I am glad you are here again. You're welcome back to this channel. I hope you have been blessed and you are being blessed. Today I want us to talk about the children. You see, there is no one that we hate his or her child if that person is not under a spell and if that person is not wrongly charmed against the child. We all love our children, we care for them. Even the child that is not ours, we still take care of them, we love them. But there is something that some of parents are doing that they don't even know that it is actually a threat towards their children. Proverbs 13:24 says something which I would not like to read off heart. I would like to read it from the Bible so that you understand and for me to quote it rightly. It says, "Whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him." That is ESV version. Then NIV version says, "Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them." Which simply means if you are not training your child the way you should, you don't love that child. If you are not disciplining your child when you ought to, you are not helping such a child. And you know what? When it keeps on like that, that child will think it is normal. He or she will think it is something good to do, and he or she will be adamant in doing such. And when it's not time for you to change that child, it will not be possible again. If truly you love your child as a parent, discipline him or her. Discipline him or her. Don't pamper. Every child loves to be pampered, but it is not all the time you pamper your child. It is not everything a child asks of that you give to that child. You are spoiling the child. You are not building the child to live on his or her own. You are not training the child to be independent. There are some couples that they do fight one another because of their children. It's not fair. I lived with a couple for a few days. When the child did something and the mother scolded her, the child will go to the father and report our mother. Daddy, mommy beat me. What happened? What did you do? The child will even tell the father what she did. But the father will take it up. "Mommy, Lagoda, come here. Why this? And same thing applies to the mother. Whenever the father scolded the child will also go to the mother. "Mommy, daddy beat me. Okay, what happened? What did this and that?" And sometimes they will not even ask the child what the child has done wrong. They will just pick up at each other. They will spark. Bam! And I will shake my head. Because they are not helping that child. They are not. So as a parent, if you think pampering your child shows that you love him or her, you are deceiving yourself. You are lying because you are not helping such a child. Let us look at how our parents trained us. Is it not helping us today? But it's of a pity today that this generation is turning to something else. Though we might not like the hard way that we were trained, and we might think of being lenient to our children so that they know that we love them. The Bible says it is when you spare that rod from that child that shows you hate him or her. It's of a pity today that this generation is rotten and parenthood is draining every day. It's of a pity. Parenthood is now going into extinction because we claim to love our children. No, that's not how to love a child. To some people, you cannot beat their child if the child do something wrong. Let me share you this experience of mine. My parents will be hearing this for the first time if they are watching this clip. Before I go into that story, I would like to tell you this. There is no child that doesn't wish to live a reckless life. It only takes the grace of God and the discipline of the parents to rescue such a child. My parents are loving, they are accommodating, they don't refuse people from scolding us. If you do anything wrong and if anybody scold you, you dare not go home and tell my parents that, and this person beats me. They will firstly ask, what did you do? And when, if you do something but you not want to tell your parents, or you not want to say it fluently, I did not do anything. No. My daddy will say, you did not do anything and the person beats you is a lie. And my dad hates lie. If you are the friend that my dad loves and you not lie for him the first time, he will not like you anymore. So for lying, he will beat you before taking you to the person and still beat you. So that's the kind of parents I have. We thought they are strict or harsh. I don't want to use the word wicked, but I don't know that they love us so much. So that fateful day came. Beside our house, there was someone called Iyaila. She do sell food, palm wine, cigarettes, and oats. My dad doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. The highest drink of my dad is Motina. So if he doesn't drink Motina, he will drink Viju wheat or Viju Choco. So that's my dad's drink. And everybody knows him to be that kind of a person. And both of them are loving and accommodating. That fateful day, I and my brother, we went to pick small things that they do stray away from the cigarette. We packed them, we lighted that, and we were smoking. When we were not enough with that, we tore pieces of paper. We locked ourselves inside though. We tore pieces of paper, we lighted them, smoke. And we didn't know that the smoke of those papers has captured, has enveloped the whole house. We didn't know because we thought we were enjoying. So that afternoon, there was a neighbor, Mr. Shegun of blessed memory. He came inside, he saw smoke because we lived in Face Me and Slap You house. He saw smoke and was like, hey, what is happening? He knocked the door, opened. So once we heard someone knocking, we were so scared. So we opened the door. As we opened the door, he was engulfed with the smoke. Oh my God. That brother beat hell out of myself and my brother. He beat us to the extent that we sustained injury. And he said he will report us to our parents. He said our parents didn't smoke. They don't drink. Where did we see that? So we knew that if we told our parents, hey, it's either we are dead or half dead. So we begged him and promised him not to do that again. So we allowed him to beat hell out of us. What I'm sharing you, my parents, none of them know till this moment. Until they are watching this clip and they are listening to me. If I tell you that what that brother did that day shaped our lives. You see, let me tell you this. Outsiders know your children than how you know your children. Some parents, if you tell them that their child did this thing, this and that, they will flare up, take it against that person. In such area, in such aspect, in such attitude, how are you helping your children? Some children would have been better today if their parents had joined hands with their neighbors to train them. Ever since then, you can't see me in such attitude. Hey. Why? Because someone scolded us. And it was easy for that person to scold us because our parents are not fighters. They are not the ones that take it up against people when their children are scolded. If you are the type that people cannot train your children for you, believe me, you'll regret it later. A Yoruba adage says, ojú kan ló ń bímọ, igba ojú ló ń wò. That is, it's only one person that gives birth to a child, but many people will gang up to train that child. Look at the olden days. If a child did something wrong, the whole community will come together to train that child. And that helped them so much. But today, is it this time that we are even building houses, building fences? Let me tell you, the children you are working so hard for, that work that is taking you away from your children, will one day not solve the problem or the issue that your child will bring home. I pray none of our children will become something bad. But to rescue your child, you have a lot of work to do. Don't spare the road if truly you love your child. Have you found this helpful? If yes, like, comment, share, and subscribe.